Presidential Executive Order, Reinvigorating America's Beautiful Clean Coal Industry and Amending Executive Order, 14,241. April 8, 2025. Section 1. Purpose. The order emphasizes the importance of coal production for America's economy and national security, highlighting that coal is cost-effective, abundant, and a reliable source of energy in all weather conditions. It underscores the potential for coal to support the increasing electrical demands driven by the resurgence of American manufacturing and the growth of artificial intelligence, AI, data processing centers. It recognizes coal as vital for energy independence, economic competitiveness, job creation, supporting new industries, and assisting allies abroad through energy exports. Section 2. Policy. Declares that it is official U.S. policy to support and promote domestic coal production and coal-fired electricity generation as essential to national and economic security. Directs the removal of federal regulatory barriers obstructing coal production, encourages increased coal utilization, supports coal exports, and ensures that federal policy does not discriminate against coal. Section 3. Strengthening national energy security. Coal is designated as a mineral under Executive Order 14,241, allowing it to receive specific benefits and regulatory relief intended to expedite its production and use. A minor amendment to Executive Order 14,241 is made, correcting a statutory reference. Section 4. Assessing coal resources on federal lands. Direct Secretaries of Interior, Agriculture, and Energy to submit a detailed report within 60 days identifying coal reserves on federal lands, barriers to mining these resources, and recommendations to overcome these barriers. Requires the Secretary of Energy to analyze and include in the report how making these coal resources accessible could impact electricity costs and grid reliability. Section 5. Removing barriers to coal mining on federal lands. Directs the Secretaries of Interior and Agriculture to prioritize and expedite coal leasing and mining as the primary land use on identified federal lands, using emergency powers and expedited environmental reviews as needed. Directs the Secretary of the Interior to officially terminate the Jewel moratorium, a previously established restriction on coal leasing, and expedite processing of royalty rate reduction applications from coal producers. Section 6. Supporting American coal as an energy source. Requires several key agencies, EPA, Transportation, Interior, Energy, Labor, Treasury, to identify regulations and policies within 30 days that aim to transition the U.S. away from coal. Directs relevant agencies within 60 days to consider revising or rescinding these identified policies, consistent with the law. Requires federal agencies involved in financing, loans, guarantees, grants, etc., to revoke policies discouraging coal investment, citing the 2021 Treasury guidance discouraging fossil fuel funding as an example. Instructs agencies involved in international finance and export support, such as the State Department, Commerce Department, Export-Import Bank, and others, to eliminate existing policies or preferences against coal financing unless explicitly required by statute. Section 7. Supporting American coal exports. Directs the Secretary of Commerce, collaborating with other departments, to actively promote and identify international export opportunities for coal and coal technologies, and to facilitate agreements for U.S. coal exports. Section 8. Expanding use of categorical exclusions under NEPA. Instructs federal agencies to identify, within 30 days, categorical exclusions under the National Environmental Policy Act, NEPA, that could help expedite coal production and exports. Section 9. Steel dominance. Directs the Secretary of Energy and the Secretary of the Interior to evaluate whether coal used for steel production, metallurgical coal, qualifies as a critical material or critical mineral under relevant laws, and if so, to list coal accordingly on critical minerals lists. Section 10. Powering artificial intelligence data centers. Defines artificial intelligence consistent with U.S. Code. Within 60 days, the Secretaries of Interior, Commerce, and Energy must identify suitable regions for coal-powered infrastructure for AI data centers, assess the feasibility and potential of expanding such infrastructure, and submit findings and proposals to designated White House advisors. Section 11. Acceleration of coal technology instructs the Secretary of Energy to rapidly advance research, development, and commercialization of coal-related technologies, including innovative uses like building materials, battery materials, synthetic graphite, and steel production. Requires the Secretary of Energy to submit a detailed action plan within 90 days, specifying funding mechanisms, programs, and policy actions taken to promote coal technology. Overview Summary. This executive order declares coal production essential to America's economic prosperity, energy independence, and national security. It aims to significantly expand coal mining and coal-fired electricity generation by removing regulatory and policy barriers, prioritizing coal leasing on federal lands, and actively supporting coal exports. The order instructs various federal agencies to quickly identify and eliminate policies that disadvantage coal, expedite coal-related environmental reviews, and recognize coal's strategic value in steel manufacturing and powering AI data centers. Additionally, it mandates federal support for innovative coal technologies. Overall, the goal is to strengthen America's coal industry, lower energy costs, create jobs, stabilize the electrical grid, enhance national security, and reinforce global competitiveness through energy dominance. Subscribe for more!